What's up, guys? This is your Tier Gamer, and this is actually a new series of mine called Football Talk, guys. This is kind of a new podcast that I will be doing, guys, on my channel, guys, and I really hope you enjoy this. This is going to be a 15 to 10 minute opportunity of a window, guys, of me talking about football, a sport one of my sports I love, and yes, guys, in the background there'll be some games, some soccer, FIFA games as well, from seasons, and yeah. By the way, guys, it's going to be live, and but you can stay, into this if you're a viewer, guys, by, sending me a comment on what you guys want me to talk about. So I've got a couple of things I'm going to be talking about in this video, guys. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. So football talk is just mostly me about talking about anything that's going to happen in the football community, from this to that to this, for example. And because the new season's going to start in a couple of months' time, transfer windows are open, so I'm going to talk about that. First thing, Rooney. Will he be leaving Manchester United? Yes or no? Put in the comment section, is he going to be leaving, guys? Yes or no? Rooney is a good player. I have to admit, he's 27, 28. He's getting to the middle age of his career, and, he hasn't got long left. And Rooney, I've seen Rooney play hundreds and hundreds of times, and Rooney's a great player. I have to admit, he's a really good player. I think he has changed and adapted his play style a lot over the years, and I think this is the year where he's got to adapt a lot. Okay, now, for example, he's got Robin van Persie playing now for Manchester United. Okay, now he's not going to play the main role of the striker, for example. Wayne Rooney can still play that role as a striker, maybe in like a cup game or maybe a less important game, or when Van Persie's injured or something. Now you've got to recognise this, guys. Van Persie is a great player. I like Van Persie, how he plays. I like how he, controls the ball. He's got different things about him. He's got a good shot on him. He's good in the box. He's good at this, that, and the other. And Rooney kind of understand he's probably going to play behind Van Persie as a centre attacking middle, centre forward kind of role, because Rooney has got pace. Hasn't got the pace he used to have. Just the pace when he used to have, and all these players will have those pace and that, and he's probably lost the pace for a couple of years now, and maybe he's got to adapt thing, and there's been talks about him going to PSG and maybe to Monaco and maybe MLS. I don't know why he would have gone to the like, for example, if he goes to French football, he is not going to do well, and why is he going to go to French football? Okay, number one is probably going to be the money. He's probably going to go to PSG or Monaco. Monaco and PSG have got the money and all this money, and football players are like, I don't know, they think about money as like, oh yeah, I'm going to go straight to there, and I don't know much about French football, and French football is it's improving now. I think over the years, French football has kind of, upmarket something. Number one was probably British and Spanish football, and then now at the moment, the German football is really getting forward a bit, because of the Champions League and how well the teams are doing in Germany, and as well, you've got Italian football. Italian football is still is a little bit down because I just don't enjoy Italian football as much. But French football and Italian football are really neck to neck, and it's probably the German is probably second, and then you've got the English and Spanish league just pushing. If you go to the MLS, I don't know why. You see players who are playing in MLS at the moment. You've got Flaming Martins, who used to play for Newcastle, Birmingham. Now you look at these players who used to, like, really big players. They used to be in their heyday. Why are they playing in MLS? Money again, and football players love a bit of money, don't they, guys? It's just one of those things, guys. And yeah. So, by the way, I'm drinking my cup of tea. I like to keep the show live and entertaining as well. But I think Rooney will leave? I think Rooney needs to leave. Maybe they got players who, like Welbeck, Hernandez, need to get in there, need to get game time. And for example, if they sell Rooney 30-40 million quid, and they're like, oh, we can buy 3 or 4 good players. I think you got to understand David Moyes as well. He used to manage Rooney when he used to play for Everton, and maybe he might stay for one more season. We still don't know, guys. Rooney's just one of those players. Next one is Neymar. Neymar is reportedly going to Barcelona. I'm not 100% sure, but I enjoy Neymar. I've been hearing about this guy Neymar, and the first thing you think about Neymar, he's good on FIFA, and he does skills on the internet, and people look on YouTube and shit. I don't mind Neymar. The problem is, if he plays for Barcelona, he's got to learn the Barcelona way. He's not going to be doing all these fancy footwork. He's got to be learning how to pass and move. Like, he's got to know how to keep the ball, move possession. He's not going to be doing all these fancy 5-star skills, doing rainbow flicks and stuff like that, guys. I think this is what he's got to understand. Brazilian football. When you hear about Brazilian football, you hear everyone's Brazilian, everyone's doing little skills and all that lot. And, that's probably 100% true. And as Neymar as a whole, he's 21, 19, something around that much. And overall, he's a good player. Number one, he's a left wing striking role. He's going to get pushed off the ball very much in the Spanish league because it's, number one, aggressive as a football thing, especially other leagues as well. It's a very aggressive league, and people are going to be pushing him along and tackling him and that, guys. So I don't think Neymar will enjoy Barcelona. Even if he does, I don't think he will get in the team as much as like other players will. I've been hearing that David Villa will go, and this player will go, and this player will leave, and I don't know why they're going to go for him. The thing is, if you're playing in a league, like for example, if you're playing in the Portuguese league and you're one of the best players in the world, you're probably the best player in the world because you're playing in an awful league. I think Neymar's getting that thing as well. Not many players actually play in that league. I think like Lucas, who now's gone to PSG, he was playing in the Brazilian league. Now he's moved to the French league and he's doing really well there. I can understand that your movement. You're moving somewhere that's got a better environment scenario. Okay, it's going to be better money, but you'll want to improve as a player, not stay in the same crappy league, for example. And all the time, players adapt to their surroundings, guys. Like, I know Dave Beckham, he had English football, and then he's gone to Spain, and then he's gone to other teams and all that lot. He's probably adapted, but he keeps saying the same style. Neymar probably still do the same stuff. Doing the skills. Doing the stuff that people find entertaining and all that lot. But leave down the comments down below. Do you think Neymar will go to Barcelona, or what team would he go to? I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on Football Talk, guys. It's a really good thing. And that next thing, managerial changes. Now I think there's been two managerial changes. And they have gone to Stoke City and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Stoke City, they got rid of Pulis. I don't know why. Pulis is a great manager. Now, thing is with people with Stoke City, I know why they probably did the change. Now, Stoke City are a football club that is always, when they got into the Premier League, first thing is they survived. The thing is they keep surviving, but they keep adapting. They keep, getting new players each year. Keep they know how they have to spend about 20 to 30 million a year on, not on, on players, but you got to buy on debt, and then you got to buy this player, and then you got to do this and that and the other, improve youth academy, and improve community and all that. And you kind of understand that, guys, that Stoke had Pulis and they had a way, and that was the long ball way and the set piece way. Stoke, I do hate watching Stoke play like a match of the day or something, because Stoke have this way of just we won a corner, we're gonna probably score, have a chance, and they try to buy some quality. Okay, they bought Charlie Adam, he's got a good left foot on him, but still they're going to buy that quality to whip the ball in, maybe to a good free kick taker, or maybe a good person who's good at dead ball situations. And they got rid of Pulis, and I'm like, sorry Tony, you're a great manager and all that, but we want to change. They go to Mark Hughes. Okay, Mark Hughes is a twat, mainly on the fact that he left Fulham, who were in a decent position, guys, and he just said, no, I'm going to go, because he wanted to get the Aston Villa job before, I think it was Lambert was still there. And this when Aston Villa still had some good players. And they're like, no. And he didn't get the job, because it was going to be Martinez was going to get the job from Wigan. And, this, that and the other. And it's been changes and all that lot. And with Hughes going and that, I don't know. I don't mind Hughes as a manager. At Manchester City, he wasn't really good because he didn't have his say, didn't he? And that. Next one's Kenny Jackett, the Millwall man himself. I enjoyed Kenny Jackett. He's a good guy. I know he was at a club there that was who always that team had a thing about them, like, oh, Millwall. First thing you think about Millwall was violence and passion. But I like Kenny Jackett, how he does. I know he's a manager of a team that not many people like, and he still makes them play good football and good passing and all that lot. And Millwall bring some good youngsters through the academy. I know they bring some good players as well. And Kenny Jackett's going to Wolves. I can understand why, because he's been to Millwall a long time, guys. And when you're at Millwall for a long time, or a club for a long time, you're kind of thinking like a David Moyes situation. I want to win something. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to have a bit of competition. He's gone to Wolves. He's probably got some money on him, and Wolves, they got down because of quite a lot of things. I don't know why they got rid of Mick McCarthy. Mick McCarthy's a great manager. He's great. He's been doing what he does at Ipswich. Ipswich was struggling. I know a couple of friends who support Ipswich, and they're saying Mick McCarthy showed them, number one, how to get the ball out of the goal. Now, the first thing what would you do to improve not getting people not scoring against you? You defend well. You defend as a unit. Don't make stupid decisions. Every time you get the ball, just kick the ball out. I just hit the mic, but kick the ball as far away as you can out of the goal, because people, if you prove defensively, and then you can get points here and there. You might get a luck of the draw, maybe an own goal that they score, and get points and all that. Mick McCarthy's a great manager. Why they get rid of him, I don't know. Then they get Stolbakken, who's from the Netherlands, Norway or something, and they get this foreign manager, and they're thinking, oh yeah, well, he's a new manager and all that lot, and they fucked up. They fucked it up really, and what really happened was that they get this new manager and they're like, oh, it's not working on that, and then it's just stupid. And so many teams have done that in the past, like Blackburn. They get new managers every month, really, and they're like, oh, it's not working, and it's because of the owners. Wolves have done a lot of things right. They bought players who are really good, but they pay probably about 4 or 5 million too much. They bought Roger Johnson for nearly £10 million. £10 million is a lot of money. And Roger Johnson is not even Premier League quality, guys. They bought players like Jamie O'Hara. Jamie O'Hara is not a good player, guys. They bought players who 100% not great enough. And when you're buying players who are not that quality, they might have other personalities about them. They might have commitment, they might have passion, and they're always committed to the club and all that. But Wolves as a whole, they're doing a Charlton, Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United. I'm a Charlton fan myself, guys, and when you support Charlton and when you support teams who always had that downside, when a door opens, another one closes, and Wolves got to understand you've got to take some time with the manager. Charlton took 3 years in League One to get to the Championship. Look at them now; they just came ninth. They missed the playoff by 2 points, guys. That is how good they are. Maybe because of the manager, maybe of how we're set up as a group, guys. But I hope you guys have enjoyed Football Talk. I know I've been stop and start and all that, and drink my tea, but I hope you guys have enjoyed Football Talk as well. I do want to get probably another guy, maybe like 2 guys into the little call thing. So if you guys are interested in being Football Talk, guys, that'd be awesome, guys. And in that, guys, don't forget, guys, comment down in the section down below, guys, of what you guys want me to talk about there on the Football Talk podcast, guys. It's going to be a really good podcast. I think it's going to be a good thing. So we talked about Neymar. Is he about Barcelona, and will he adapt to that style? We talked about Rooney. Is he going to be leaving to PSG, Monaco, or MLS for soccer? And we also talked about new managerial changes of Mark Hughes and of Kenny Jackett. Mark Hughes going to Stoke City and Kenny Jackett going to Wolverhampton Wanderers respectively. And as I said, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, a rating is always appreciated, guys. In the background, I know FIFA is a football thing, and I'm not the best at FIFA as well, guys. But if you also, guys, are new to the channel, you can subscribe, guys. I will be doing these podcasts probably once or twice a week, guys. As a whole, because they're quite interesting and they quite do, but it depends on comments and people talking and all that lot. And also, guys, I want to get some arguments and see what is important. And also, guys, and yeah, also if you want to follow me on Twitter and maybe send some questions there, that'd be awesome. And that, guys, so I hope you can see you again soon, guys. It's been Football Talk episode 1, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it of the podcast. Thank you, guys. Have a nice, wonderful day.